Hello guys, welcome back to SaaS Ltd deals. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to our channel to get the best lifetime deals on SaaS software. I'm back with another review and today I'm going to review Diaflow. So Diaflow is an AI tool that lets you create agents, AI agents. So you can make those agents do whatever you want. You can make them complete your own task. And other than the agents, you can also create various internal apps as well as tools using the AI. And in order to create them, you have to use the workflow. On the workflow, there are a lot of parameters that you can use in order to customize the workflow and get the agent or the apps that you want. But there are also some pre-made workflows or templates that you can use for existing tasks such as customer support and so on. And Diaflow is currently available on Appsumo as a lifetime deal. The regular price is over $500, but at Appsumo you are getting this tool at only $79 and the price is going to increase after 4 days. So if you want to buy, make sure you hurry. Now let's have a look at all the plans and features. So here are all the plans on top. So the tier 1 is going to cost $79 with 6,000 credits, automation credits per month. On the tier 2, you are getting almost the double credits, so 10,000. On the tier 3, once again the credit is massive, 23k. And the tier 4, which is the highest tier, it gives you 50,000 credits. And then you can also add 1 user, 5 users on tier 2, tier 3 20 users, and tier 4 50 users. And as for automations, on the tier 1 you can only run 5 automation, but tier 2 gives you 10 automation, tier 3 50, but on the tier 4 you're going to get unlimited automations. So on the left side you can see all of the features. So the apps and tools, AI agents and chatbots, records per table, Diaflow drive storage, remove the branding, professional pre-built apps, brand customization, multiple LLMs, internal app builder, external API call, code component, and all these features are going to be available with all the tiers of Diaflow. So if you want to buy Diaflow on a lifetime deal from Appsumo, make sure you check the link in the description below. Also, if you're new to Appsumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. Watch the full video till the end to know how. Now let me show you how this tool is going to work. So after you log in, you're going to get a dashboard just like this one, and on the dashboard you can see a preview of all the things that you have done on your account. So it could be in terms of automation, all the recent application, all the recent AI agents and chatbot that you have built, and you can also see all the feature templates as well as you can explore the other sections. So first of all, I want to go to this automation, and the automations are going to be divided into various categories. So webhook, cron job, and third party. And in order to create a new automation, just click on here. So as you can see, the workflow has now opened. So now I can start building my automation, and as you can see, I have to add multiple layers or multiple elements on here, multiple steps. So already first step is added, the trigger. This is always going to be the first step. So on the trigger you can configure what type of trigger it should be, and then you can also schedule it. You can also preview this, and obviously you can connect these triggers with other elements. So always this trigger and the end, these 2 points are always going to be present on here. So now if I click on this plus icon, now I have so many different things that I can add. First of all, this is the feature section. So these are 15 featured action that I can add to the workflow. So these are mostly used, that's why they are on this feature section. And then I can add various built-in tools as actions to the workflow. So these are all the built-in tools, and then built-in resources. I can add all these resources. I can also connect various apps as actions. I can also give access to the database using once again the action. These are all the database option. And the best part is I can also connect various AI or LLM just like ChatGPT or OpenAI AI models. So I can add the models from OpenAI, Llama, which is the Meta, and then Anthropic Claude, Google Gemini, 𝗗𝗄, Mistral AI, Diaflow Vision, and also Replicate. And then I can also add some AI tools. So these are 10 different tools that I can add as an action on this workflow. So this is how I can add various different type of actions in order to create the whole workflow. And on the left side, currently I am on this workflow builder, but I can also see the history of the trigger as well as the preview. I can also change some settings if I want. So let me go back to the builder. And at the bottom, I can also open the integrations as well as the tables. So in terms of table, I have to import one. So I can create a blank table, or I can also import one from CSV or just use the sample data. And other than the tables, I can also add drive So here's the drive. So this drive is very similar to Google Drive. So which means you can add various files. You can use this as an storage. So you can use these files. You can also organize the files using folders. And once you add the file, you can also add those files to the workflow in order to build your automation or something else. And then you can also add various vectors. So in order to add one, just click on this add. And then it could be document, it could be articles, or it could also be website URL. And you can also set them by groups. So just go to this group and you can see all of your groups on here. So on each group, you can add various files in order to separate them into various groups. So you can find whenever you need a relevant group, and then you can file all those files. So this is basically how you can super easily create your automations. You can see the instruction about how to create the automation. You can also open the documentation. You can see the diagnostics. You can add various notes to this particular automation. You can save this, share this, execute or publish this automation once it is ready. So after this automation, on the dashboard we have this app section. So you can also create various internal apps and tools using Diaflow. So in order to create apps, you have to click on this build new app. So now the app builder has opened, or the workflow builder that I have already showed you. So once again, you have to add various actions, various steps on here, and you have to connect one action with other in order to build your application. So first of all, once again, we have this trigger where you can configure it. If you click on this add, now you can add various details such as the input type, the input label, variable name, description, and all these details you can add as the trigger. And then you can add various actions. So once again, I have already showed you all the action. So you have action on the tools in terms of resources, apps, database, LLM models, as well as AI tools. So you can also add various actions using those actions that I already showed you. And then there is also this output. This is the output for the application. So this is different from the automation that I just showed you. So here's once again the configuration. Here's the trigger, and you can also preview it if you want. And a great feature on this app builder is that you can also set the appearance. You can also customize the appearance of your apps. So for that, you have to go to this left side and click on appearance. And in order to customize the appearance, first of all, you have to publish your application. Okay, so the application has been published. Now I can successfully customize the appearance. So as you can see, now the appearance section has opened. So currently we are on this general section. Here we can set the title for the application, as well as the subtitle. We can add a logo or the icon for the application. We can also add a cover or banner. And then we can also change the color and style. And obviously on the right side, I can see the full preview of this application. So here's the desktop preview as well as the mobile preview. And then after general, we also have this input section as well as output section, and then the security of your application. So after these apps, we have these AI agents or chatbots. And in order to create that, you have to click on this. So as you can see, the editor for the AI agent has opened. So now you can customize the AI agent however you want. First of all, you can choose the mode. So there are different modes, simple and advanced. So on the simple, we have all these different settings. First of all, we have the response settings. So on the response settings, we can change the system prompt, as well as we can set a personality for the AI agent. And then we can also adjust the response language as well as some other settings. And then there are also some shortcuts that I can set. If I want a shortcut, I can set that from here. I can also adjust the opening text as well as the question, the AI engine, the exact AI engine, AI model it is using. It could be from OpenAI, Anthropic, Google Gemini, 𝗗𝗃 or Mistral. And once I select the provider, I can also select the exact model that I want to power the AI agent. And then I can also set a memory if I want to give a memory to the agent. And then I can also enable this auto suggest follow-up questions. I can also set a knowledge source, and for that I have to click on this manage data, and then I can upload various documents, articles, URLs. So all of these different types of resources are going to be used for the knowledge base of the AI agent. And the best part is you can obviously preview your AI agent on here on this middle side. So you can type any message and then you can test if your AI agent is working properly. And on the left side, you can change the appearance of your AI agent. You can see the inbox, and you can also see the history, and you can also change various settings about your AI agent. So after this AI agents, we have these templates. So if you remember, I already told you that Diaflow has a lot of countless number of templates or pre-made workflows in terms of application, chat, automation. So different categories of templates that you can already use, which means you do not have to build anything. You do not have to add any actions. You do not have to create any workflow. You can simply choose one and get them to work. So these are all the different workflows for applications. So here are all of them. And then on the second page, we have some more templates for the application for building your apps. So it could be about contract analytics, math tutor, generating blog post, document summarize, general Q&A agent. So there are so many different apps that you can use super easily by using any of these pre-made templates. And then there are also agents for chat. So these are all those agents for the chat. And then there are also some pre-made automations. Okay, so this category is being updated. So we are going to see all the automations later. And once you are on a particular category, for example, if you want to see the templates for apps, if you click on this and then on here, you can also choose what kind of apps you want to see. For example, I want to see only marketing apps. So I'm just going to select this. Now here are all the apps that are related to marketing. Now I want some apps only about customer service. So I'm just going to select this. And now here is one app that is about customer service. So this is how you can super easily use any of these pre-made templates to save you time and also do whatever task that you want. And then there is this pages section. So on these pages, if I click on this new, I can create a blank document. I can also generate a response to RFP, generate a blog post, as well as generate a contact. And if there was any document, I can also edit that document directly from here. And then I can also see all the tables. I already showed you this feature. And the drive. So this drive is about storing various files, just like Google Drive. So you can store various files, upload them on here on your workspace in order to store them or use them on one of your workflows. And then all the vectors are going to be available on here. So the vector could be document, articles, or even web URLs. And then you can see your full history. And there are also some more features, such as you can manage your team. So you can manage team members, add various team members from here just by clicking on this invite button. You can also get the API key, see the docs, see your usage and billings, and change various settings. So overall, I think Diaflow is an excellent tool that lets you create various AI agents or internal apps or various tools as well as automations. And for that, it has a really good workflow builder, and it has a lot of actions about connecting various apps, a lot of actions about LLMs. So you can also use AI in order to create your applications. And other than that, there are so many different actions that you can add to your workflow in order to make your apps as well as agents. And there are extended amount of customization options both for your agents as well as apps. So you can also add your branding, add your logo, add various details. So if you want to buy Diaflow on a lifetime deal from Appsumo, make sure you check the link in the description below. Keep in mind the price is going to increase after 4 days. So if you want to buy it at this price, make sure you hurry. And here are all the tiers on top, and these are all the features that you are going to get with this tool from Appsumo.
So if you are new to Appsumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. For that, go to the link in the description, and once you enter the link, you are going to get a pop-up like this, and on this box you have to provide your email, then click on unlock my 10%, and then you will get a link in your email. Go to that link, and this way you can get 10%. You have to use it from Appsumo credits gift, and this 10% discount is only for new customers. You can also join our SaaS discussion group on Facebook to get latest updates on SaaS software, exciting discounts, and attractive giveaways just like this.